Steeler card about to get big snatched.
Why you snatching Kerb Steeler card though?
Yeah, I'd like to know that one.
Kerb, you sound really good tonight, man. Like you got a strong connection.
Yeah, because it's.
I don't say like it's typical.
It's 40
like
degrees. It's 40 degrees. It's 40 degrees outside.
Y'all still got snow on the ground?
Oh yeah. It's snow gonna be there for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
It's still trying to melt because
it's melting, but it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Kirby, your car getting snatched, bro.
Yeah, all right. Tell me why. That's what
all the diabolical mess you be talking about. Tate, you seen him, man? He started in at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and he didn't let up to about 6:15.
No way. But I'm asking you, what are you talking about? What did I say that was diabolical?
So, first of all,
almost everything you say, but Big G said something too though today.
No.
DK Metcalf ain't getting traded. He's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers next year.
I wouldn't be shocked. I'm
just saying it's not going to happen. But go ahead and say what Kirby said.
Yeah.
So first of all, man, Linderbaum ain't going to play guard in Pittsburgh.
He can play guard.
Kirby, he cannot play guard. Kirby, he's a top three.
Y'all, wait. Y'all, just for context, y'all talking about the dude that got cut by Jacksonville, right?
No. The starting center for Baltimore Ravens.
The number one center in the National Football League is Linderbaum.
No, he ain't the number one center.
Who's number one?
He ain't even never. Do you know he's never made it all pro?
Probably Creed Humphrey.
Yeah, Creed Humphrey.
He's in the top five. But wait. Why is y'all talking about him? Has he got cut or something?
No. He's a free agent. He's a free agent.
Well, I think they're gonna franchise,
and they're not going to bring him to Pittsburgh to play guard.
He can play guard.
They're not going to do that, Kirby. No.
Okay.
No. That's number one. Number two, you try to tell me that Alec Pierce ain't a route runner.
Kerb.
What are you smoking?
Hey, Kerb, listen to me, man, because he sounding kind of R2D, 2D-ish, isn't he? Oh, he big froze face. Look at his face.
He moving.
You look back here. On my end, I'm not frozen at all.
You moving now, but you like to scream. The scream dude walked in the room on you.
Still Elite gave $4.99, man. We appreciate Still Elite, man. Yeah, I see it just froze just now, though. I saw it freeze.
Go ahead and read the comment, Big G.
I can't see it because it's froze. He ain't even got no comment.
Steeler Lee, shout out for the $4.99 super chat. We certainly appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, let me get my Steeler hat like yours, man. Let me get my Jay-Z on, man. But nah, after today, I already put in my order for Peasy Senior jerseys. That's my dog. If everybody don't know, Steeler Lee is talking about Peasy Senior, Joey Porter Senior, because he was on the Cam Hayward podcast, and Big Ben always doing all that yapping all the time. Him and Debo both disgruntled Steelers. But Pete and Big G sent screenshots of the Twitter responses and retweets and stuff what Peasy said from a lot of ex-Pittsburgh Steelers teammates when Peasy said Big Ben wasn't no kind of good teammate.
He wasn't.
Go ahead and elaborate.
Well, the issue is this, man. First of all, let's be clear. We're not talking about what he did on the field. That's not, I mean, off the field. Off the field ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about with Big Ben. Big Ben on the field was lazy. He wanted it his way. He ran off an offensive coordinator. He wanted to hold on to the ball too long. He blamed everybody else when they didn't have success in Pittsburgh. But he was supposed to have been the superstar all the time. And all the dudes in the locker room was co-signing what Peasy Sr. was talking about. So Big Ben better get quiet. Because if he start running his lips, there going to be a whole bunch of dudes expose him. Him and Debo was ridiculous, bro. It sounds
like a whole bunch of Steelers really came to Peasy like they said Peasy talking that truth. They was like commenting stuff like that. Like ex-Steelers though.
A current Steelers, Mason Rudolph was like, yep.
Mason Rudolph even.
Yep, he was like, yep. Because, bro, listen, we know. And I'm not saying Bill Roethlisberger was a horrible football player, But there's guys that are good teammates versus guys that's on your team. Ben Roethlisberger was one of them dudes on your team. He wasn't a good teammate. He was a dude. It was all about being. He didn't care nothing about nobody else, bro. And it's obvious. So, I'm not tripping. But like you said, Tate, Debo and Big Ben always out there hating on Coach Tomlin, the Steeler legacy and all the rest. Y'all would have been big. Debo, you would have never even been. Your name was James Harrison. You would have never been nothing without Mike Tomlin. Ben Roethlisberger, without Mike Tomlin, you do absolutely nothing. You was a has-been quarterback that won a Super Bowl because Hines Ward Jr. knew how to throw a pass to Antoine Randall L.
Hey. Where did Junior come from? Where did Hines Ward Jr. come from?
Well, Hines Ward was out there throwing passes to Antoine Randall L. Big Ben, you wasn't doing nothing. So don't act like you was all of that, bro. And then when you got your opportunity to shine, you shined against the damn Arizona Cardinals, but you was out there looking big trash against Mike Wazowski and his Green Bay Packer team, throwing an interception that cost us the game, Big Ben. So don't act like you all like that. And, bro, I know your people. You're from right here in the same little town that I'm from, and I'll tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth on you, Big Ben. So don't get to tripping, and you can retweet me on that, Steelers Nation, because we can have a conversation quick, fast, in a hurry. I ain't worried about you, Big Ben, at all. You hear me? At all.
Flip the script on my man.
I don't give a damn because I'm with 55. I'm with 55 on this one.
Yeah, we heard a lot of stuff during. I mean, Mike Tomlin was the coach. Big Ben did win that first Super Bowl, much like Sam Darnold won the Super Bowl the other day, off the coattail of a super strong defense. I will give Sam Darnold credit. He played a great NFC Championship game that I think they needed to get there. But once again in the Super Bowl, he was merely a passenger to Kenneth Walker and that defense, that run game, and that defensive mentality. So Big Ben got his first Super Bowl like that. But being seven a dude though. But yeah, like you said, Big G just wasn't a good teammate. I remember that game. He threw the interception. Clearly, he threw an interception. He tried to blame it on AB. AB wasn't having it though.
Yeah,
y'all remember that?
Yeah,
against Denver.
Regularly. He threw Plaxico under the bus regularly. He said Lima Sweet was big trash. He ran Emmanuel Sanders away from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, him and Mike Wallace fell out big time. Jerome Bettis didn't even like him all like that. Let's be clear. Come on now. Don't act like you over there being, come on, stop that, man.
I guess PZ Jr. got to get that big money somewhere else now.
Kerb, go ahead and read Lifehack Media TV comment, man. Would you please?
PZ speaking nothing but the truth. Our team downfall started when the real leaders left the team. Porter Sr., Foots, Ferrier, Kiesel, Hampton, and Ward.
Sound like life hack. Know what they talking about over there. He named some names that was of important leadership roles to them Steeler teams back then. So yeah. But what's my boy 901 saying? Said Tate, you can say the same thing about Trent Dilfer. Oh yeah, I said it. I was telling Shannon the other night feeling it on the hangover. I said Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson with Tampa Bay, Trent Dilfer with Baltimore. You got Sam Darnold. I mean, yeah, all them guys. But the thing is, with Trent Dilfer, even with Brad Johnson, I think was probably better than Trent Dilfer. We wasn't trying to I hear people trying to put Sam Darnold in the top 10 already. People like the Steelers should have spent $30 million on Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold threw one less touchdown and 6 more interceptions than Aaron Rodgers did, and played a game and a half more. So Aaron Rodgers had 24-7. Sam Darnold had 23-13, but he just played for a really, really great defense, So not taking nothing away from him. Somebody got to play the position, lead the team to the Super Bowl. But, not be the quarterback, Super Bowl, not lead. The defense led. But yeah. Man, we got Big G froze with his head to the side, man.
But what he did was he really didn't. I guess you can't say I guess you can't really say he won the Super Bowl, but he didn't lose it for him.
No, he didn't lose it for him.
So he
we did a parlay on the homies, and I picked Sam Darnold to throw at least one pick. I don't think he didn't throw a pick, did he? I mean, I was watching, but
nope. But I know at the beginning of the game they almost had a couple of them because they was jumping everything. But
yeah, Steeler Lee again for the $4.99. Thanks, Steeler Lee. Appreciate you all day, every day. Ben is the reason we don't have a franchise QB now. Big facts.
Yep.
Big facts. Because Ben didn't want to draft a successor. Yeah,
and I understand why Mason is probably speaking up because he I ain't gonna say he ruined his career, but the first 3 years Mason was just kind of just hanging out. They wasn't even coaching him.
But you know what though? Listen, I don't know if Ben. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think that Ben stopped them from a franchise quarterback. But what I think happened is Ben's relationship with Kevin Colbert killed the ability to get a franchise quarterback. Kevin Colbert, along with many other people in the Steelers organization, empowered Ben Roethlisberger way too much than he should have had. And Kevin Colbert hitched his wagons to that dude. That's why on the way out, he tried to draft baby hands and to duplicate the process, but it ain't the same thing. So, but I don't know if Ben might not have wanted one of them young quarterbacks in the room.
And they
but Kevin Colbert, a lot of that's Kevin Colbert. He's a villain too. A villain.
Kevin Colbert coddling Ben and doing what Ben wanted. Yeah, that he's fault that way. Yeah, but villain. Ben's at fault for not wanting it, for being so selfish that you don't want to bring the guy up behind you. Mason Rudolph was a 3rd round pick. Ben was at the tail end of his prime anyway. He didn't want nothing to do with Mason.
Yeah.
So Mason firsthand knew he was never a good teammate.
Yeah,
right?
Mason was a 3rd rounder, right?
Yeah, 3rd round.
Yeah, he's 3rd round. Yeah, Ben wasn't trying to get him ready. Another reason why a horrible quarterback. Good quarterbacks help the next man up, bro. They help the next man up. Ben was done. Listen, let's be clear. Ben was done after 17. He was holding on by a thread, 18, 19, and 20. He was holding on. He was done after 17, man. Done. So but like I said, but I'm with PZ Jr., Tate. I'm with PZ Jr. 150 on this one. I don't give a damn. Because the issue is they need to stop throwing Tomlin under the damn bus. They really do.
What about that link I shared in the chat earlier where dude was blaming, like you have for a few weeks now, been blaming Art Rooney.
Oh man, I've been talking about Rooney the villain for months. He's the biggest villain of them all. He's the one that was moving the cards around like 3-card money. And you thought that it was this one and that one and this one. He's the cheapest coach. See, let me explain this. This is why you see with now, he's done gave McCarthy all the stuff in order to be good because he knows that his legacy is about to be super trash. He already knows it. So he done messed it up from with his granddaddy and his uncle and his daddy. He done messed it up. So now he got to try to get it right and get a chip. So you saw him hire all these coaches, Tate. They got more coaches than they've ever had in Pittsburgh Steelers history, Kirby. In the history of the Steelers, they got more damn coaches right now. You heard him talk about he might do something with the facility. He gave Aaron Rodgers as much rope as he possibly could give him to let him come back to be the quarterback. And they're going to surround him. He's going to open up his checkbook and surround him with whatever players Rodgers wants. I'm telling you right now, free agency about to be off the hook for the Steelers. And we're going to be like, man, we ain't never seen this before. We ain't never seen this before. Because they trying to get everything that they can get in the room to make sure so that Rooney don't look like the villain. But he's the arch nemesis. He's the arch nemesis of this thing, bro.
Let's go ahead and get into the discussion. We talking about quarterback. We're going to be talking about quarterback. So we're going to get into what we got to get into for about the next 25 minutes. Right after we play the intro, we'll be right back on Smash the Gas with Big G and the homie Kerb in the building. Steeler Nation, Know It All Nation, thanks for tapping in. We know you've been here with us for a bit because we was bumping our gums and bloviating early. The cold opening turned into block A of the show because we was yapping away. We were yapping away. But, man, Big G, you said something in the chat earlier this week, but today is only Wednesday. It must have been Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And you said something about Steeler fans is diabolically illogical about what they want to do at QB1. Tell us a little more about what
starting with the dude down there at the bottom. Starting with his ass. Let's be clear. Starting with him.
How
starting with him? Come on,
what's
man.
that?
Come on, dog. So do you agree that Aaron? First of all, Kirby, I think I finally done convinced you that Aaron Rodgers is coming back, and I've been telling you that all along.
I've been saying that. What are you talking about?
I've been saying it all along. He coming back.
I've been saying that too.
I've been saying there ain't no deadline. That talking about March 1, that was a bunch of BS.
They already know. Aaron Rodgers, in so many words, already told them he's coming back. Yeah. He's coming back.
Yeah, he's going to play quarterback in 2026.
That ain't no surprise.
Just let me jump in. Y'all can finish. I think the very fact that I don't think the public might not know what the plan is, and we got all to talk about. Is he what he gonna do? The Steelers know what he gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe still what he's going to do. So whether we know March 1 or March 31, it don't matter because they know what he's going to do and they can plan accordingly. But go ahead about the illogicalness. What's illogical, Big G?
The illogical. Listen, it's diabolical. I mean, just to be clear, it's just unbelievable. First of all, and I'm speaking to you specific Yinzis on this one. There is absolutely no way in God's green earth you hand Will Howard the quarterback one position for 2026. There's absolutely no way you hand it to him. That is total illogical, right? You have to, number one, decide, because we already know Rodgers is coming in, but you got to draft a quarterback in this draft to bring in competition for him. Now, if he earns it, okay. If he becomes the number 2 quarterback behind Rodgers, that means he's working his behind off. But to hand Will Howard the quarterback reins, you have lost your damn mind. You got to give him an opportunity to earn it. And I'm going to continue to say that if he earns the job, he's going to do one of two things. He's either going to become the franchise quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, sort of like Brock Purdy did in San Fran, or we're going to be so trash that we're going to get a top 10 pick into 2027 draft and get the quarterback we need. But I'm Yinz's out there, Tate, give him the job. He should get, for what? He ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing. Nothing, bruh. Nothing. Come on, man.
Your owner already came out and said it.
Who said it?
I said the owner has came out and already said that he don't believe in rebuilding. And if you go with Howard, that's what you're doing. So Rooney's already pretty much, if you listen, Rooney's basically already said they ain't going that route. So he ain't that's not, if people believe that, then they smoking something.
They believe it, Kirby.
This is not gonna happen. And to me, I believe if the Steelers draft a quarterback in the what happened?
I don't know.
If a Steelers draft a quarterback in second, third round, I don't even think Howard is going to get a shot because that's going to be McCartney's guy, and he ain't gonna get a shot. Yeah, and he's going to take that quarterback because Rodgers will be able to do what he got to do he's going to take that quarterback and put that guy how he did Rodgers, put him through his quarterback school, and that's going to be the guy that he's going to groom.
Yeah. And Yinzies don't get mad when they draft Nussmeier or they draft Drew Aller. Don't get mad because that's what they're going to do. It's either going to be Nussmeier or Drew Aller. I'm telling you they're going to do it. Nussmeier daddy and Mike McCarthy is like this, man.
He knew that kid since the crib.
Yeah, since a baby. He was giving him milk. What do y'all know? I'm telling you, bro. The people, but the Yinzies don't want to hear it, Tate. They don't want to hear it. Will Howard. And for all y'all to say no Drew Aller, let me tell you something. Drew Aller never played with no first-round talent outside of Tyler Warren. Could you imagine Drew Aller with a Mecca Buka, Jeremiah Smith, Marvin Harrison Jr., Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Brandon Ennis, Travion Henderson, and Quinshon Junkins?
Right, so,
oh my God, he would have been a monster.
My only question with him is he blew his knee out late in the season, right?
It wasn't a full blowout, but he was done.
So okay. So it wasn't. I thought he blew his knee out. All right, because I'm just wondering when will he be ready?
I like Aller better than Nussmeier, but I really feel like they should avoid quarterback at least to the last pick of round 3. If one of those guys is available, last pick of round 3, you want it. But 1, 2, and 2, 3, your first 4 players need to be players you can hopefully plug and play.
Agreed.
To get young. And then if you want to take that last 3rd round pick and one of those guys is there, maybe. But I personally think Howard is better than Nussmeier.
No.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at the tape and you looking at mechanics and stuff like that, I'm looking at leadership. All the best quarterbacks ain't best mechanically, ain't best with the footwork. They the best leaders. They the one that can put their head down and go get it first down when it's in a crunch and all that kind of stuff. So I like Aller better than Nussmeier. And to me, I mean, Aller fits better if you're going to try and develop both of them, Aller and Howard, and let them compete. Then you got 2 similar style quarterbacks. Aller with a better arm. You know, they both big guys. They both got a little bit of mobility and stuff versus getting a little 6'1" Nussmeier who kind of, just my thoughts on it,
I mean, I ain't mad at it, Tate. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at it at all. But I think Nussmeier I think in a lot of ways, McCarthy looks at Nussmeier sort of like Drew Brees.
I was gonna say Drew Brees, somebody a little like Drew Brees, but
I think in a lot of ways. But like I said, the Yinzies out here, they're saying just give him the job. Man, what? No, absolutely not. No, that's what I'm tripping about. No, you don't give a 6th-round draft pick the starting quarterback job. He's got to earn it. He's got to earn it, man. What
kind of illogical thoughts you got about the quarterback room, Kerb? Because I'll tell you some of mine. Then we can talk about.
You
don't have illogical thoughts. You got illogical thoughts about everything.
I've always said Rodgers is coming back.
That's why I'm not saying what you think is going to happen. What's an illogical thought that you have that you might want to see?
I can make up a thought. I really don't have a thought because I think Rodgers is coming back. But the makeup one would be they take a quarterback in the first round.
Still going forward next year, you need somebody after Rodgers. So what's that look like to you?
I think kind of like what G said. I think it's going to be Nussmeier, and you're going to have him and probably Howard, and they're going to go from there. But that's what I see.
But Kirby, you're right. The illogical, what I'm hearing a lot of Yinzies say too, take Howard. Take Ty Simpson.
But the thing is going to be, you can't develop both of them. So it's going to be one. That's why I'm saying if McCarthy take a guy in the 3rd round, that's going to be his guy. That's his guy. And because you can't develop both of them. So
Man.
he's gonna take time with the guy that he bought in. Because at the end of the day, he hitching his wagon to the guy that he bought in. So,
man, let me be clear, and Tate, I'm gonna toss it back to you. Let me be perfectly clear. If Will Howard is not the number 2 quarterback when the 2026 season starts, he can't play at the NFL level. If he ain't number 2, he cannot play at the NFL level. Period. He can't play. He's a career backup that should never start in the National Football League. If all the development and all they're saying about him playing quarterback, if he's not number 2, by the time this thing kicks off, he can't play in the National Football League. No, he can't do it, Tate.
I'm not disputing you, and that might be where you're at now, but I remember after the draft last year, you had a lot of good stuff to say about Will Howard being a 6th-round steal.
Yeah. But guess what? I don't think he developed at all. I think he's the same guy that walked out of Ohio State's locker room.
Well, he might be, he ain't play, but he at least been in the room and been in the playbook and film study and see how to be a professional by playing a year with Aaron in a room with Aaron Rodgers. I'm not saying that he's a guy or not, but I'm saying he has that under his belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think my illogicalness curve, 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
And Yinz not gonna like it. Because to me, it's logical if Aaron Rodgers don't play to try and get Malik Willis. That's logical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going illogical. If they can't sign, if Aaron Rodgers decides not to play,
mm-hmm.
and they can't sign Malik Willis for whatever reason, it's time to trade a 4 for old Kyler Murray.
Hell no! Hell no!
Not Mr.
Hell
PlayStation.
no.
Not Mr.
Hell.
PlayStation.
No! Hell no!
Mr.
For Kyler
PlayStation.
Big Trash Murray?
Or Xbox. One of them.
A 4th,
Oh, no!
a 4th-round pick. The Cardinals take on a big part of the salary, and I feel like a new location. Sam Darnold, I still don't believe in him, but you see, he just won a Super Bowl. I seen Baker Mayfield win the NFC South three times in a row. I seen guys get better when they go to different locations. You know what I mean? And I'm not comparing to them guys, but he's a number 1 overall pick. The talent's there. He's a little fella. I mean, I like he's a little fella. My last illogicalness, and this might be a little work, but I got to trade less capital and I got to pay less. I make a trade for Richardson. Colton.
Double hell no.
Yeah.
Double
I thought you were about to say
no.
Jones.
Double.
I don't want Mac Jones.
Richardson can't play, man.
I know what Mac Jones is already with the Patriots. Played a good game, couple good games with the 49ers. I don't think his arm strength is strong enough. I mean, he's the one that's a career backup to me. I don't see enough upside. You know what I mean? I see his floor being where he is now. If he can maintain that, he's a good career backup.
Richardson is just that dude that if y'all on the 30-yard line, you bring him in to throw a Hail Mary.
He don't get no snaps, bro. Richardson don't get no NFL snaps. And Kyler Murray is 5'9" and 7/8 and built like a box. But he ain't in Pittsburgh. Come on, man.
I heard they say that he's an unlikable guy. I don't know how true that is.
5'9"
and 7/8 as my flex quarterback.
One thing about the league, it'll humble you. And I always, what's Richardson's first name?
Anthony
Ray. I always get mixed up with old Quinn Richardson used to play in the NBA. Anthony Richardson, though, man, you telling me you wouldn't take one of them 5th-round picks, bring him in to sit behind Aaron Rodgers, play and man. See, I gamble on upside for the cheap, man. It's like I gamble on upside for the cheap. You know what I mean? I want to see what it look like in my house.
He stay hurt.
That's all. I'm not saying it'll work.
He ain't even as good as Justin Fields. And I wouldn't take Justin Fields' ass back in the room. Hell no.
I ask you why. Justin Fields, we know Baker Mayfield played for the Browns, was big trash. We know we know Aaron Rodgers left the Jets and just won the AFC North. Justin Fields left the Steelers where his 4-2 as a starter, went to the Jets and got worse. Is that Justin Fields or is that the Jets? Justin Fields on a good trajectory when he was in Pittsburgh.
Tate, Justin Fields can't play in the NFL, bro.
I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I'm saying if you could get him back for a 5th round pick, that's a gamble I take too. Because of the talent, man. Y'all talking about Nussmeier and all these guys you really don't know about. I didn't see him take snaps in the league. I didn't see him get 1,000 yards rushing. I didn't see him go 4-2 in Pittsburgh.
I ain't seen Richardson take snaps in the league. He terrible, dog.
No,
I don't disagree. Terrible. But he arguably got top 3 strongest arms in the league. He a 4'5" guy. He's 6'4". He 220. That's what I'm going to have to curb. If I can take that and make something out of it, but Mr. What do you call him? Witkowski, the quarterback guru.
But Tate, he can't throw a curl route. He can't throw a comeback route. He can't even throw a crossing route.
Everything is 100. Everything is one speed.
Yeah, he can't do it. Not in the National Football League. Now maybe in the USFL or Canada.
If you want your fingers broke, he's that guy.
He can't throw. He cannot throw. He cannot throw a curl route. He can't throw a comeback route. He can't throw a crossing route. He can't do it. He can't do it, man. He can't do it.
Man, Justin Fields is not going to play wide receivers, evidenced by the no receptions. Big G predicting to have 2 receptions the year he was with the Steelers. And that
Joe did, because I thought they would package an athlete, but that's what you talking about. Packaging an athlete and bringing him in. No, we don't know.
You said as receiver,
play quarterback.
Play him at quarterback. I'm not saying they can play. I'm saying I take a gamble. There's a difference. I'm not saying bring in as a Steelers starting quarterback. I'm saying take a 5th round pick and put him in the room instead of taking a 5th round pick and putting whoever the 5th round quarterbacks is this year in the room. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, it's very simple. You got AR. You know he coming back. You got Will Howard. You trade Mason because somebody gonna need a backup eventually. Somebody gonna get hurt somewhere. You peel Mason off for a 5th or 6th round, peel him off, and then you draft one. You got 2 youngsters sitting there. If don't neither one of them show you that they can do nothing for 2026,
you gotta go back next year.
You go back and go get one in 2027. You go get one.
No, I don't disagree with that. That's why I don't use no 3rd. That's why I just wait till next year. I got Rodgers and Will Howard. At the very worst, I get to see what that Will Howard look like this year. And I need to go get me a guy next year.
But Tate, that means you're handing Will Howard the backup job with no competition.
No, he gonna compete. They want to set up like that in OTAs. He gonna compete with Mason. That's what's gonna let them know you said trade Mason if they're gonna be able to trade Mason.
Yeah.
Like Mason, what Will Howard and him do in camp.
Yeah, Mason gets traded
because Aaron Rodgers ain't taking no camp snaps.
Facts. If Mason get traded, you know Will Howard gonna be the number 2, and legitimately, if Howard's the number 2, then he's developing. So maybe you give him a chance. But if he ain't the number 2, when we kick this bad baby off, get his ass out the room, dog. That's why you draft one this year, because you might get one that could be the number 2 behind Rodgers. Look at Claude.
As a rookie?
Yeah. Listen. Yes, you could. Yes, you could. Listen, Claude Bishop for the $5, he said driving, and I've been telling you guys for years that Ben was a great quarterback, but I can't even say that, human being. Great show finally, gentlemen. Claude.
He's a poopy human being.
I think Claude has finally done seen the light because I done told everybody that he's Emperor Palpatine, and he's been disguising all along being the evil emperor. So Claude, I'm glad you recognize it, man. Because if not, you was headed for me to just out you on this show once again and tell everyone how evil you actually are. the evil emperor, man. The evil emperor.
But no, man. So yeah, I mean, Claude, thanks for the super chat. The 5, man. You driving you out in them streets, Claude. You up there cruising around Hagerstown. Hey, Claude be moving for work, don't he? Claude, you a truck driver, right? Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, he's a truck driver.
Okay, yeah, Claude be out in them streets, yeah. But yeah, man. So
hey, man, Ma gonna go to the Matrix, dog.
What Ma say?
Oh God.
Oh, I'm not gonna put him in the Matrix for that. We talking about the options that's available to us going into 2026. You might not want to see it.
I'm not giving no draft capital for none, and I'm not paying none of Mr. Crash Out on the video game every week. None ain't studying the playbook in the locker room, taking notos and drinking coffee.
Y'all not giving cats credit for being humble though. Some stuff can humble you. League can humble you. He know what he was doing and not doing in Arizona. If they get rid of him, we don't want you no more. He know he better change, or it's going to be the NFL, Big G. You always say what's NFL stand for?
Not for long.
Okay, Kyler Murray better be smart enough to understand that. And if I could get that for a 4th round and only pay part of the money, pay him $15 million of what I'm going to give Aaron Rodgers, let me see what it looked like for a year. Okay. The upside is way higher. That's all I say. I seen him take a team to the playoffs in Arizona. Now, do we like him playing what, Call of Duty and all that stuff? No, we don't.
Boy, he taking notos. He drinking coffee and taking notos. He falling asleep in the team meeting. He falling asleep in the team meeting, man.
That's him and Lamar going at it at night.
Yeah, they be going. They on bingers. They be on bingers, dog. They be on bingers going 2-3 days in a row.
Playing against each other? Him and Lamar playing against each other?
Yeah, they be playing each other. Hell yeah, they be playing each other. They get it in, bro. Them boys is gamers, bro.
They said Lamar be on it too.
They be on it, man.
That's the generation y'all dealing with, though.
They must be paying. They probably paying for that WAP.
Yeah, they is. Kirby, tell them. They sure is. Get him out of here, man. I ain't no way in hell. And he's 5'9". Hell no. For my 20, we might, in that case, start Will Howard. Because we going 5-13 or 5-12.
Nah.
If Kyler Murray come, we going 5-12.
Kyler Murray better than Will Howard, Big G.
Bro, we going 5-12 with a 5'9" quarterback in Pittsburgh.
Now that's the only thing I don't like about him. But if you could design the offense, I don't think I think Mike McCarthy has something to do with Dak Prescott development. He had his best years under McCarthy. Dak Prescott was a 4th round quarterback who had a strong arm. We didn't think much of, but Dak became a guy. And most of it under McCarthy for the 5 years he was there.
Well, that's why I say go with Howard. I'm not bringing no 5'9" in there, bro. I'm not doing it.
Okay, if you want to say it's because of height, I can agree with you. I'm not mad at that because I feel the same way. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be mad if in the 3rd or 4th round they decide to take old Trinidad over Nussmeier. I won't be mad at that either.
That's another midget.
Yeah,
I understand, but I saw better on the field, though. I saw better on the field.
He 5'9" too. He 5. Dog. You cannot play quarterback at 5'9" in the National Football League.
I don't disagree. Who the best short quarterback? Who the shortest quarterback that's good in the league right now?
They all trash.
Short quarterback.
The best short quarterback right now.
Oh man, who's I'm trying to think who was short.
Oh man, Steeler chick. I like your little schnauzer. You missed the whole first 10 minutes of the podcast. Let's go there again, Big G.
Oh yeah, listen, I'm with 55. I'm with 55. Go back and rewind it and check it out. Thank you for the $5, but I'm with 55, 150%. 55. He right.
You know who I think the best short quarterback will probably have to be, and he ain't really all that short, but he my man in Philly.
Jalen Hurts is 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's
no, he ain't no 6'3". He
is 6'2", 6'3".
He at least 6'2".
Yes, he is.
I thought he about 6 foot, maybe 6'1", maybe 6'1" at the most.
No, I would say if I had to say a guy 6'1" and under, it would be Bo Nix.
It's like 6'1". Say Jalen Hurts 6'1".
6'1", yeah, all right.
I say Bo Nix might be the smallest little fella that's pretty good in the national football.
What about your boy Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, he might be actually. He the littlest.
He took his team to the playoffs, man.
They was 8-8. They escaped in. They shouldn't even been in the damn playoffs.
He 5'10",
They was 8-9. Get out of here.
And look like he 15.
Yeah, get him out of here.
What you think about picking up Kirk Cousins if Rodgers don't play?
I'll take him for a year.
Wow. You would take Kirk Cousins and not Kyler Murray?
I'll take him for a year.
Wow.
I'll take him for a year. Because the stuff, let me be clear. Kirk Cousins will dot your ass up. Kirk Cousins going to make the right read and throw it to the right dude. He going to make the right, and Kirk Cousins going to get the tight end involved in it. He going to make the right read to the right dude. He ain't going to hold the ball forever. I'll take him for 1 year. He might be able to help develop Will Howard, or we draft one, but that's damn for sure going to give me the 2027. I'll take him for a year, bro. I'll take Kirk Cousins.
Well, it's the same thing. He's making more money than Kyler Murray, so you still gonna have some of that tied up in it. I mean, like what you got to pay him and stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't see. Well, you know it ain't no future in Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, ain't none. 1 year.
So you get him for just 1 year.
1 year. That's it. And but we're getting Rodgers. But if not, yeah, because they done already moved on. And I saw Juice Bellamy talking about we went 10-7 with Russ.
Yeah,
no, we didn't.
And thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, Juice, not for the 99.9. No, we didn't. Justin Fields went 4-2. Let's be clear. Russ didn't. Yeah. Russ was big trash down the stretch.
So that means Russ went 6-5 and 6-6. You include the playoffs.
Yeah, Russ, get him out of here. Get Russ out of here. He was washed when we got him.
And then just real quick back to Steeler Chick's comment. Yeah, Ben, like it was already said, closet that Ben's a terrible human being. Everybody know he was a bad teammate. And like Big G said, you can't go watch the first 10, 15 minutes. We talked all about it, how he threw people under the bus. How they say how Aaron Rodgers like is in practice. The backup guys can't really get no snaps because he won them all because that's how he played. They used to call Wednesday Ben's Day because he took every Wednesday off. Aaron Rodgers ain't taking no days off.
No
days off. So
none.
I respect Aaron Rodgers more as a leader and stuff like that than I did Seven.
I wish we'd have gotten him before he went to the Jets. That would have been the right move. But you know, we like can't get right over in Pittsburgh. I mean, we had Kevin Colbert. First of all, we had the diabolical owner, and then we got the can't get right with Kevin Colbert. So things have finally started turning around. Tomlin was on can't get right too. After sweating out all that damn dark liquor, wouldn't hire no damn staff, but that wasn't his fault. And you know, and wouldn't empower nobody and kept running the diabolical 3-4 drop cover 3 scheme, and I'll get that mess out of here. Listen, it's time for some new stuff in Pittsburgh, bro. It's time.
Yep, I agree with that.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Final thought, Kerb, from you, just on the Steelers quarterback.
Like I say, I think it's going to be Mr. Rodgers. I think he's basically already let them know.
It's a statue of Mr. Rogers sitting out in front of Acrisure Stadium.
It actually is.
Damn.
I just said that. The Mr. Rogers neighborhood, Big G. you know, you used to come home from school and watch that.
I did. I sure in the hell did. I watched that and Sesame Streets. I don't know what you're talking about. I sure did. Watch them and the Electric Company. All 3 of them.
Oh, I forgot about the Electric Company.
Sure did. Yeah. Sure did. And the Muppet Show.
The Muppets.
Yep. Sure did.
Did you finish, Kerb? What was it?
No, I just think so that they know Rodgers is coming back. And then, like I say, I think it'll be Howard and a young quarterback. Now, again, he's gonna have to step it up because to show that he can be number 2. If not, you know, they're gonna move on with the guy that they bought in, and you know, eventually that's gonna push Rudolph off the roster. And I think that's what the quarterback room gonna look like. And then they're gonna have to decide, okay, we got these 2 younger guys. Do we feel like we can move forward with these guys? Or in 27, do we got to jump back in it and get another quarterback? So I think that's how it's gonna all go down.
You get a third round starter in the third round at any other position. A quarterback, you taking a shot. I'd rather just wait till next year, use my first round pick next year. Now, would I take my second, fourth, or fifth and do it? Yeah, I might try and get a guy in if I can get somebody like Tate, Klubnik, or somebody down there, the kid from Baylor development. We'll see. Big G, your final thought before we get out of here.
Man, I think that we know the answer for the quarterback room already for 2026. It's going to be Mr. Rodgers. And knowing that, we're going to see them build accordingly. I think in free agency, all the Yinzis out there, we need to draft 2 and 3 wide receivers. They ain't doing. They going to get some veterans. This going to go because Rodgers ain't throwing the ball to no little fellas, no youngsters. He gonna throw the ball to some wily old veterans.
But I don't think you can put off a detriment of the team to not draft wide receivers you know you need just because Aaron Rodgers is gonna be your quarterback for one more year.
We'll get him in the second. We'll get him in the second and we're gonna get a receiver in the second and the fourth. Zachariah Branch on deck, y'all. Malachi Fields on deck, y'all. Listen to Big G on this one. Malachi Fields, Bell from Louisville on deck. Bell from Louisville and Omar Cooper from Indiana on deck.
I like all of them. As of right now, though, my prediction: Steelers staying pat. If one of the guys fall, if not, they trade up to get one of the big 3 in the first round. That's Tate, that's Tyson, that's Lemon. One of the 3 gonna be a Steeler.
To go from what to what? 21 to what?
About 14.
We got to give up next year's first.
To get to 14?
You better believe it. 7 picks. 7 picks. You got to give it up.
Put it in the machine, Big G, and get back.
I'm about to right now.
Well, no, let me know later because right there I got to go. Great, jump over to Pump Your Brakes. Triple OG Shannon waiting on me.
All right.
We're about to jump up on there. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate everybody. Big G, tell what you got to tell them when we get out of here, man. Go ahead,
hey, man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all rocking with us again. I'm sorry being a big trash tablet. You know, my computer is just, it might be on its last leg. But I was on the tablet live on the show. Listen, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. You're going to be able to check Boy Fresh out here in a minute with the boy Triple OG Shannon over there on Pump Your Brakes. And then afterwards, you're going to get him on the Coast to Coast show with our new co-host on the Know It Alls podcast channel. If you're looking for Steelers content across the board, this is the place where you can find it on the Know It Alls podcast channel. We got great shows Monday through Friday, backstage content, memberships, everything you're looking for concerning, the Steelers content, you can find it over here in the Know It Alls. And on the way out, make sure you hit this dang on like button and share it with a friend. Because we are still growing. We're trying to get to 1.5K subs. That changes the algorithm. But our goal is to be to 2.5K subs by the NFL draft.
Tell a friend and tell a friend, and we can all be friends. No Diddy on that one, but Diddy did say that.
Zesty.
Hey, man, you was listening to that Biggie back in the day. With that being said, for the Smash the Gas podcast and Know It All crew, we out. See y'all next time.
Peace.
Mamba out.
Y'all come back now. Here.